Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Legal Latino here. I know it's early morning, not late morning, early afternoon, brunch time. Um, just something that has like been bothering me, right? Like I gotta stop using that word. Like that's bothering, but not being happy, not being happy bothers me. I don't know if it bothers anybody else, or I'm always on the search for happiness. If something's not making me happy, I go somewhere else. And if you're working somewhere that doesn't make you happy anymore, you're not learning something new anymore, you're not getting anything out of it, you're probably not going to move up. You've done everything you can. You've done different things, different positions, different learn new areas, and you've done it all. And then you see it's not going to get you anywhere. Sometimes it's time to move on. Sometimes it's best to leave on a high note. I was watching these videos with Jordan Peterson. We're going to check it out in a few. But happiness is important. Like you spend most of your day in a job making this set amount that they pay you, and then you got to wait for it a week or 2 weeks. And then are you really happy? Then you're drained. You really can't do anything else after work. Can't even go to the gym. Can't take your kids out. Can't do certain things because you're tired. Is that life? So hopefully I get this new opportunity that I've been doing, but I had to end the opportunity I had before because I wasn't happy. My stress level was high. I don't feel like I was getting compensated what I deserve, I know my worth. Sometimes you just got to make that change. Sometimes you got to subtract yourself from the equation. Like get out of that situation and go to somewhere else, or maybe be alone for a few. Think about, reevaluate, but always have a backup plan. Don't just do it out of impulse. Just have a backup. Get your bills paid. Have an exit strategy. Always be prepared. You always have a to-go bag. So if you're not happy in a situation, tough it out until you're ready to move on, until you have another opportunity. Things happen for a reason. At the time, it might seem like horrible, bad, but if you make a decision and after you feel a sense of relief, perhaps you did the right decision. And if you're second guessing yourself, you're having second thoughts, then you should have probably planned it out a little bit more. Because I think if you plan it out right, you wouldn't have to second guess your decision. Or if you're ready to make that decision, when it's time to make that decision, you wouldn't have to second guess it. So when the time comes and it happens, and you feel this sense of relief, I think you made the right decision. Gotta wait for those opportunities though, or line up those opportunities that are coming next. So let's take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Like, let's learn together about this. Man, it's just enough about me, right? Enough about me. Let's take a look at this. This is not your typical morning show that I have. This is something that I want to do. Maybe this might be the beginning of me doing these kinds of videos of different topics. I don't know. Maybe somebody's going through this. So it usually collapse at, yep, July 4th. That sounds CPG. What's up, CPG? That's I'm gonna get to some of that stuff in the morning show tomorrow about the airlines. I was thinking of flying somewhere, but the airlines are canceling flights all the time right now, and you can't take those chances right now. So over the last 2 years, record numbers of people have voluntarily left their jobs. The movement is now so broad it has a name, the Great Resignation. Some of these people have left for more flexible jobs in the gig economy. That's what I'm going for. I need something flexible, work from home. Why commute? Why spend your gas and go somewhere where you don't want to be, where people don't treat you right, customers don't appreciate you? Or anything like that. So, but many have been spurred by the COVID-19 pandemic and have associated social upheavals to take a deep look at their lives and what gives them purpose. Need that purpose, ladies and gentlemen. If your job gives you a purpose, you're doing something good, you're helping people, then by all means, do it. Makes you feel good, go ahead and do it. Does this describe you? Are you feeling stagnant and in need of a change that can offer you a greater purpose and engagement? This is entirely natural. Your purpose will shift and change over time. And it's right to constantly find new ways to invigorate it. But those periods of transition are challenging to navigate. So you find a way to find yourself, right? Re-energize yourself. When I started working, I was energized, I was happy, I was motivated, I was getting paid more. I was working towards something. Okay, I'm gonna get a higher pay. Thank you. I earned it. I worked hard. But they give you that pay and then they take it away. What do you think is going to happen to the employee? You think the employee is going to keep working hard, or is going to start doing the bare minimum? And when that hard working employee starts doing the bare minimum, what is the purpose now? What is my purpose now? I'm getting paid less and I have no purpose. So what's the point here? Why am I even here anymore? I need to be challenged. I need to feel like I'm doing something productive every day. All right, get out of here. All of us experience moments when we must face the difficult decision to let go of doing something that formerly offered us a purpose, as I highlight in the HBR Guide to Crafting Your Purpose. Hey, what's up, Hobo Chili Recipe? I enjoy doing these shows because it gives me a purpose. I get to learn, we get to learn together. We're doing this. But big decisions like a career change should be approached thoughtfully. I always advise people to be thoughtful about reinventing their current work before moving on to something new. There are times where the right choice is to strike out on a fresh path. And that's what I'm seeking, a fresh path. As you consider whether to join the great resignation or to take a career transition, here are a few signs you might use to evaluate whether it's time to truly. This is from the Harvard Business Review. It's no longer you encouraging to grow. The best athletes will often diversify their physical training or dramatic changes their routine. This is because at some point, everything we do constantly ceases to be a source of growth. When you notice a source of purpose is no longer helping you grow, look to reinvention or something other to change. What's up, LDG? Leaving a job is a big decision, so I always encourage people to first see if there's always ways to craft their work to make changes within their current profession environment before moving on. Often, reinvigorating your work can be as simple as seeing it differently and modifying it in small ways. You've achieved what you set out to achieve. I think I've done that. I worked hard. Every challenge that has been given to me, I worked hard. I did my best. You actively look for ways to avoid your job. It was at one point I was waking up eager go to work, go early because I was getting paid good and I was getting an overtime. So you know what? I was motivated to work harder, stay there longer, and get things that need to get, but things that need to be done. I have a friend that loved writing, but at some point she had grown tired of it and began seeking ways to avoid it, procrastinating, choosing almost any activity from laundry to yard work over putting words on the page. If you catch yourself doing that, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to move on. Time to do something new. I've been there. You regularly approach your work with exhaustion, burnout, or dread. I was getting that feeling. For other things, I'm not tired, but when it comes to work, you're tired. You feel burned out. Things bother you. It's time to move on. It's causing you to develop bad habits. When I was working, I used to eat a lot. I used to eat unhealthy. I wasn't happy, so you go to eating until I started getting motivated. Your workplace has become unhealthy. There you go, unhealthy eating. Sometimes you go out to eat a lunch with your employee, with your coworkers. After work, eating out all the time. There's always donuts there. There's always things available that makes you unhealthy. That was just quickly from the Harvard Review Law. Let me know, ladies and gentlemen, if you have quit or resigned. I don't like to use the word quit. More like resigning, looking for a new situation. Let's check out LinkedIn real quick. Let's see what LinkedIn has to say. Oh, same thing. Oh, same similar things. LinkedIn have said similar things. Real quick, you're no longer growing. That's a big one. If you're not gonna, I'm not gonna grow there anymore. You hate what you do. According to U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the average American spends 7.7 hours per day working. Out of 24 hours, let's say you sleep six, all right? You sleep six, you got 18 left. 8 hours of work, you got 10 hours left. You spend two of those hours commuting. Now you have 8 hours out of your 24-hour day for yourself. That's not including taking showers. You got to do some hobbies, take your kids to school, work, this and that. When do you have out of those 8 hours left time for yourself? Think about that. Other than sleep, work is actively the average person does most in their lives. 2,000 hours per year is a massive commitment. If you hate your job, it's time to look elsewhere. So why would you be somewhere where you spend 2,000 hours out of your minimum out of your year doing something you hate? You constantly feel exhausted or burned out. Fatigues, you're struggling to complete basic tasks, you want to sleep all the time, you're probably suffering from burnout. Headaches, constantly dealing with headaches. Apathy and dissatisfaction with work. You achieve what you wanted. I think I've done that. You're not compatible with your boss. That happened. In a situation, they might get rid of the the best boss that you had. For some reason, they get rid of them. The ones that's friendly with the employees, like looked out for the employees, that took care of the employees, that made sure the employees had money in their pocket. They were good. They were happy, and then they get rid of that person, and then they put somebody else that doesn't have the employees right there in their mind. It's probably time to go. Does your boss not trust you? If you're getting options for promotion or new project, trust may be an issue. That's how it started happening. Does your boss dislike you? If they avoid spending time with you, this may be it. Pay attention to your boss's communication style and how to create meaningful conversations with them. The one boss I had conversations with, they even invited me to like a baseball game. They got rid of that boss. The boss that agreed to help me with a pay raise, they get rid of them. And as soon as they get rid of them, they lowered my pay. I've never been in a situation where they raise your pay and then they lower it. But I was in that situation, and if that didn't motivate me enough to leave, then I don't know what will. And it wasn't just a couple of, it was like $5. You feeling undervalued. Here we go. Feeling undervalued. Insufficient pay right here. I was getting above market pay because I worked hard for it. I earned it. And then to take it away without notice, lack of recognition for a job well done, too much criticism without constructive feedback or praise, lack of appreciation. That started happening. Your company has a high turnover rate. A high turnover rate can be one of those signs you should quit your job immediately. If turnover is rapid, this may indicate problems internally. These problems can include burnout, lack of communication, below market pay, poor relationship, etc. Consider high turnover rate to be a significant red flag and evaluate whether or not you want to stick it out with the job. Hey, good morning, Miss Terry. Good morning. I started seeing the turnover rate happening, and let me be one of the first ones. Let me be a leader, not a follower. If you're wondering when to quit your job, we hope this article helped. Ultimately, the decisions only you can make. Trust your gut. I'm so happy I just read that. Trust your gut And trusting my gut, I did when I made that decision yesterday. I didn't go with my heart. I didn't go with my brain. Oh, what about the money? What about the pay? What about you have to do this? I went with my gut. I went with my gut said. And usually I challenge my gut. And when I challenge my gut is when I second guess myself. I said, I'm going home. Thank you. I'm going home. And going home is exactly what I did. I went home where it makes me happy, where I'm happy. And if it's working on myself for now, I'm going to keep working on myself because that is my main job, working on myself, improving myself every day, whether it's physically or mentally. I'm going to improve myself every day. My health comes first. Wealth will fall into place, but you got to put your health first. You can't keep burning out. You can't keep getting fat. You can't keep eating because you're depressed. You can't let that stuff bother you. You got to take care of yourself first. You only get one life. You only get one shot at this. Money, jobs, they come along. There's plenty of jobs out there, ladies and gentlemen. So why would I burn myself out for a job that I could get another one? Probably pays more or will make me happy. You just got to keep looking. You never know. You're never going to find unless you look. But then again, why be in a situation where you're not happy and is bringing you down? Why put yourself through that for 8 hours of day? Why do that to yourself? Why make yourself miserable? And instead of taking a step back, go back to the drawing boards. First start with yourself. I'm not telling you to quit. Hey, I'm telling you while you're still working, hey, try to hit the gym. Try to get yourself started while you're still working. So when that time comes, if they lay you off or you had it, at least you already started. You're already in the right path. You already got the engine going. All right. I just got to keep this going. When you're healthy, you slim down, you feeling good, things will start falling into place. But when ladies and gentlemen, for the past 2-3 weeks, I've been angry a lot. I think you guys noticed it ever since they lowered my pay. I think you noticed when I started making these videos, like this little. But the day has finally come where I'm happy again, where I don't have to worry about that stuff. So I feel relieved. Sorry I didn't do a show today this morning. I had to take care of some stuff, for my next step. But I feel relieved today, ladies and gentlemen. June 27th, 2022. I don't know what the future holds right now. I really don't. And this is a day of uncertainty today. I'm very uncertain what might happen to me in the future. That's because I made a decision yesterday to cut off my pay. So I'm uncertain right now. But the decision had to be made. I made it with my gut. I'm very uncertain right now what's going to happen next. When I have certainty, then I'll be feeling a little bit better. But right now, I feel relieved. I don't know what the future holds right now, but I'm excited to find out. And until I find out what the future holds, I'm going to be working on myself, whether it's at the gym, reading these kind of articles, getting my knowledge up, getting my health up, getting my weight down, getting my physical appearance up. So I could start fitting into these suits, ladies and gentlemen. I could start closing up this suit. So, ladies and gentlemen, I might not talk too much about the news and here and there, but I want to speak my mind more. I may not get all the viewers anymore, but this is gonna be more like a diary, and maybe I get a book out of this. Maybe I write a book out of this. But I'm gonna start documenting my thoughts on this show, this channel. Besides the morning show, maybe I'll pop on in the middle. Stop eating dairy. I noticed that. Yep. I was having cheese the other day, and the cheese. Well, when I was getting fat, I was eating a lot of quesadillas with cheese in it, of course. Hey, good morning, Dennis Rice. And that was getting me fat. So the last weekend, and I had like migas, like it's like scrambled eggs with tortillas and cheese, and I had a lot of cheese. So I had it for like Saturday and Sunday for breakfast, and it just stuck in my stomach like a rock. So I've been eating clean lately, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm gonna keep it this way. So I'm very, very, very serious about me. Yeah, I'm very serious about me. But this is gonna be my last chance, my last opportunity at redemption, at getting myself and to being the best version of myself. This is going to be the last opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. 2022 going into 2023. This is it. If I don't do this now, I'm probably never going to be able to do it again. So the time is now. The moment is now. A minute from now, I'm going to. This is the oldest I've ever been right now, ladies and gentlemen. Think about that. This is the oldest you ever been. Yesterday, you were younger. Today, you're older than you were yesterday. And tomorrow, you're going to be older than you are today. You're only getting older. You're not getting younger. The only thing you can do is try to feel young, but you're not getting younger. You're getting older. Time is going. Time is flying. Time is passing by. So what are you going to do about it? Keep working somewhere where you're miserable, being in a relationship where you're miserable. What are you going to do? Seek that happiness, seek that satisfaction that you need. Listen, I understand you have circumstances in your life. By all means, keep doing what you got to do. If you got to keep working those two jobs to support, then do it. That's something else. But when you have flexibility, you have freedom, you have options in life, you can make these kinds of decisions. And I set myself in a position where I can have flexibility, I can have options. I could quit a job. I could walk away with it from a job. I don't have kids to feed. I only have a cat, and I have bought enough cat food for the rest of the year. I've thought of ahead. I have enough cat litter. So think about that, ladies and gentlemen. Prepare for the worst. Like as soon as we talked about, as soon as I've been preparing for the worst for a whole year. This year, I've been experimenting new things, new jobs, new careers, and I have yet to find the one that makes me happy. And hopefully, the next one will make me happy. If not, then the next one will. But you got to search the happiness, folks. You got to find that happiness where you can make money and be happy. It might not be the first job, it might not be the second, but you got to find it. And the only way to find it is by searching it. Any question, comments, ladies and gentlemen, in the comment section. I might just play this one Jordan Peterson video that I saw yesterday. I might do that. I'm waiting for an email, ladies and gentlemen. Oh wow, I just got it offered, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna read this letter right now. Hi, Robert. Thank you for your cooperation and patience during our hiring process. On behalf of the sales managers, I am thrilled to extend an offer for you to join. Don't dox me, bro. We're especially excited to bring you on to due to your passion for customer experience as well as your growth potential within the company. Our upcoming start day is, if you choose to accept, I will send a formal offer letter for your review and signature as well as, yes, I do accept. Well, I just got the email right now, ladies and gentlemen. I was waiting for this email. I told you guys I had an interview on Friday. I had another interview this morning. That's why I didn't do the morning show. I was, preparing for it. Yeah, I do. I do boxing. Have you seen my boxing videos? That's how I'm losing weight. I'm boxing. I'll show you guys a boxing video in a few. But yeah, good morning. Hold on. I just finished. This is happening live, real time, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to be like a coach. I want to be a coach. I want to help people lose weight, help people with their problems. I think I could be a good life coach and stuff like that. Like, you know, but with that, I have to get experience in different things. So I just finished doing my happy dance. This changes everything, ladies and gentlemen. This might be a game changer. I might be traveling tomorrow. Game changer, ladies and gentlemen. I have boxing videos. Have you seen? I think I posted one on YouTube. If you haven't seen it, it's on YouTube somewhere. If not, I will. Thank you, Mysterious. Yes, yes, yes. I accept to complete the hire. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm responding back to an offer letter. Woo! Legal Latinos back, baby. This changed my mood. uh... All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this party started, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I almost stood up. I'm not wearing pants. Anyways. All right, all right, all right. What were we talking about yesterday? All right, so I could. So yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, I could say this now. Yesterday, I was at work, and I was working somewhere where I worked hard. I gave it my all from day one. I worked hard because I was motivated. I got offered a managerial position, and that's why I stopped making videos, because I knew this was going to take me away from doing the shows, and I'm going to be stressed out. Ladies and gentlemen, I was working from 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. No, from 5 a.m. to 1 p.m. Then I used to work from 4 p.m. to 11:30 or 12 p.m. and 12 a.m. at night to be back at work the next day 5 a.m. I did this for about a month. Before that, I was working 10, 12-hour days. I was working hard for and and I did it because I was I was paying off my debt. So I had to pay off this microphone, the computer equipment. I'm almost done with my car. Excuse me, I paid off my credit card. So then I got offered a position, and then that position was taken away from me. So then I negotiated an hourly rate, because you took away a managerial position that was going to pay me a good amount of money, and then you take it away. So I negotiated an hourly. I'm like, all right, I'll stay on, but you got to give me a better hourly, and we're overtime. That happened. I was happy at the time. I was working those hours. I was making good money, ladies and gentlemen. It was good enough money that I would sacrifice my health for it. That's how good it was. Fine, I'll sacrifice sleep. I'll eat disgustingly. I was getting fat too. All right, I'll do it. Then they took it away from me, ladies and gentlemen. They lowered my pay more than 25%. They lowered my pay without letting me know, because I transferred, and I was making more, and I transferred, and everything was supposed to remain the same. And I had overtime. I was doing good and tips. And did you disrespected me by lowering my pay? I get paid the same everybody else gets paid. After I earned that amount that I was very happy and content, after I negotiated that amount. So then you take away all that stuff from me? How do you expect me to feel after I worked hard to earn it, then to take it away? Then you got the nerve to tell me, hey, we can't pay you this amount right now. Hope you don't leave. Okay. I wasn't leaving yet. So for the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks that this has been going on, I've been looking for other jobs. And then I got off. I was waiting for this offer, and you just saw it right now, ladies and gentlemen. The offer just came right now on the phone, live. If you go back to the beginning of this video, I was a little uncertain. I was serious. Go back to the beginning of this video. Look at my face. Hey, ladies, I didn't have the energy. I was nervous. I just got the offer, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna start my new career soon. As a career where I'm able to do this show in the morning. I get to work. I, I'm so happy right now, ladies and gentlemen. But I made this decision yesterday, so I'm letting you know what led me up to the decision. I apologize. Let's go back. So you take away my pay, you take away my overtime, you take away my responsibilities, you take away my power. Okay, all right. You're paying me less. Now you're giving me more responsibilities, and then something that I enjoy doing, you took away the passion out of it. Bartending was one of them. That was the bartending gig, ladies and gentlemen. I had fun. I had good bartending, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't know what the hell. I learned how to bartend in 6 weeks on my own. I made drinks. I went on YouTube, learned. Ladies and gentlemen, I made a hell of good amount in tips. I talked to the bar patrons. I talked to the guests. I got good tips. People tipped me $20, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I got a bunch of dollar bills. But in those 6 weeks, it was like I was doing YouTube shows at the bar. Hey, what's up, real Anthony Aguero? It was like when I was bartending, I was having fun. When I was happy, when I was making the good money, I was happy. I was treating people right. And then they killed that joy from me. Customers noticed, like, hey, Robert, you're not the same you were last week. I apologize, sir. My tips kind of started decreasing a bit. And I take responsibility for that because it wasn't just the same. I was dressing up the same. I didn't dress up with the jacket. I would put on my vest, my tie. I was going to work as a bartender for a couple of hours, doing a happy hour. I was cause hey, what would you like? Hey, we used to talk politics, talk sports. People were tipping me. I was making good money, ladies and gentlemen. In 2 hours, I made about $150 in tips. In 2 hours, I was making good tips because the way I treated people, the customer service, the passion. I wasn't flipping bottles and stuff like that, but I was good with the customers. I was great with them. I talked. It was great. That bar, we were talking, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody was talking politics, and nobody was arguing. It was a great discord. Then they took away my pay. They took away my responsibility. They killed me. They killed my motivation. So, what do you think it does to a person like me that has passion? When I have passion for something, I do it and I do it right. I was doing, no matter what, I made those drinks great for those customers. Margarita and a tequila sunrise, let's go. Blue Lagoon, I could make you an old fashioned. I could make you a daiquiri. I could make you a martini. I was making them. I garnished them beautifully. Here you go, Mr. Customer. Enjoy. I hope I made you happy. My name is all over the Google. My name is all over the TripAdvisor because of the way I treated customers. And then you killed that. You took that away from me. So I cannot be in a place when I cannot treat the customer because you killed that for me. So yesterday was the day I moved on, ladies and gentlemen. And I felt relieved. And today, ladies and gentlemen, is a new beginning. I get a new career. I get a new offer today. I'm feeling good, ladies and gentlemen. I'm feeling good, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes you got to make a sacrifice. You got to make a change for the best. Always, always look for happiness. Always look for what makes you happy. And somebody else, a new company is going to give me a new opportunity where I can grow. They just said it right there in the email, a place where I can grow, a place that's going to value my potential. I have talent, ladies and gentlemen. I have potential. I have wisdom. I have so much to offer. I'm just going to wait for the right opportunity. Hey, I want to start my own business too. I'm talented. I just gotta. You gotta get what. I don't know what talents I have, or what are my potentials, but that's what I want to discover, and that's what I look forward to doing. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna be doing some videos like this and sharing things that I learned, that I know, my experiences. Besides the morning show, maybe in the morning show, dedicate. I don't know what you're going through, ladies and gentlemen. You probably don't know what I'm going through, but I'm sharing what I'm going through. Maybe you're going through the same thing, and maybe you need something like this. If you got something in the chat, I might help out. But I think I'm gonna lean more towards being like a coach, like a life coach, something like that. You'll see. I don't know. We'll see, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see. like an advisor. So we'll see, ladies and gentlemen. But I'll share my experiences. Life is not easy, ladies and gentlemen. Life is only going to get harder right now, but you got to get tougher. If life gets hard, you got to get tougher. You got to get tougher with the tough times. You can't be the same anymore. You got to get your knowledge up. You got to get your strength up. You got to get your nutrition up. So let's all do that together, ladies and gentlemen. I'm in a better mood right now than I was 20 minutes ago. Go back to the beginning. If you're still watching me right now, go back to the beginning of the video. See my demeanor, how it changed. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in today. I appreciate it. I might be live later tonight. Oh, thank you, Zen Rhino. Oh, I haven't put the to buy me my coffee and all that stuff. My bad. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back, baby. I'm back. Woo! So yeah, the bartending is just like doing YouTube videos, and I kept people, it was cool. I put the best way is PayPal. My PayPal is depleted. I ran out of everything in there. I appreciate you, ladies and gentlemen. You're gonna see yeah, me too, me too. I don't know, Ever. If you want to go back 10 minutes, you could see something that happened live. I got the offer letter live, right? While I was live. So you could check it out, Era. While I was live, I got the offer letter. So that kind of answers your question, I guess. Oh yeah, ladies and
I'm vaxxed, I'm waxed, and I'm back in action.
Is enough to get me to the boiling point.
Legal Latinos back, baby. I'll catch you guys again tomorrow morning, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, see you back in the morning tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back, baby. I'll be back tomorrow morning. I should be back tomorrow morning. I might do like a road trip and if I do that, I'll be live on the road or something. But yeah, we'll see, ladies and gentlemen. Buy me a coffee too. Thank you. Buy me a coffee. Thank you. Thank you. Let me check my buy me a coffee. I haven't checked that in a. I haven't checked my buy me a coffee in a while. What? I think I just got an email for it. Oh yeah, thank you, Zen Rhino. I just got it. Yep. Thank you, Zen Rhino. Yep, I just got the email for it. Appreciate it. Thank you for the coffee. I might do the buy me a gas because I don't want to dox myself, but I might be doing a road trip. I got the next 2 weeks off, ladies and gentlemen. So I might do a road trip. So I might do buy me a gas. Sponsor my gas bill. So I might do buy me a gas because I might be doing a trip. But I want to, because I kind of want to discover some other states I haven't visited yet, like Tennessee, Nashville, some states I haven't discovered yet, and I want to check them out. There you go. Thank you for the half gallon of gas. I appreciate that for the half gallon. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to take up more of your time. But I might be back later. I might be doing short video. I'm gonna be more active on the YouTube channel. I'm this is why I'm happy too because I get back to do what I love doing, which is content, YouTube channels. I'm gonna be changing some formats. I might be putting out 10, 15-minute videos throughout the day. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing, but I'm gonna try different things. Stick to a topic, maybe talk about it 5, 10 minutes, and things like this. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you for giving 40 minutes of your time. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Zen Rhino. Thank you for the coffee. Thank you for the gallon of gas. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. See you back in the morning. Thank you.